you guys have been actually pretty good recently, so I figured, why not do a special kind of anniversary type of video. This is not even anniversary, but I feel like you guys are showing so much love recently, so I'm like, why not do a comparison between the iPhone 4S and the iPhone XS, which is just released, and we can kind of see which one is faster. Is the iPhone XS faster? I mean, it's got the new gold color. Or is the iPhone 4S faster? Now, I can tell you guys right now, I'm totally joking that iPhone XS is going to be faster, but it's kind of interesting to see how much faster the iPhone XS is. Now, this one is on iOS 9, so this is not as compatible, so a lot of the apps that I wanted to download that are on here are not supported anymore, and I was not able to download them. But for the most part, I mean, the camera, all these other apps are still going to be the same. So let's just get into it. Let's see how it rolls. Let's just go ahead and do it. Now, sonically, these are both going to be pretty crazy because the iPhone 4S might take a minute to, open up the app or something, and it might be a little glitchy, but let's just see. I mean, this is the evolution here. Let's just get into it, dude. Let's do the camera. 3, 2, 1. And as you can see, now it finally opens. That's pretty interesting. That's kind of a bad start right there. Let's do photos. 3, 2, 1. And I noticed on like the iPhone 4S, it takes a second for it to register it clicked. So on the iPhone XS, like once you click it, like take a look at this one, right? We're clicking the calendar, 3, 2, 1. You see that it's still like not even opened fully yet. So that's pretty interesting. Obviously the iPhone XS beat it again. Let's do weather, 3, 2, 1. And again, the iPhone XS beats the iPhone 4S. Let's do clock, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, that looks so nice. The white, I kind of like the white. I never really realized that. Obviously the dark mode. Let's go ahead. I can't believe there was a videos app at one point. Let's do notes, 3, 2, 1. As you can see, it gets into it. This is, okay, finally got into it. It took a minute. Let's do reminders, 3, 2, 1. And it took a while, but we're in it. Let's do news, 3, 2, 1. And it's kind of crazy to see the differences between the icon shapes and the way the icons look. It's kind of funny. So that we're finally into it now. And honestly, I'm surprised by how good of a screen this is on the iPhone 4. I have some older phones that are around this era too. I think this came out in 2012 or 2011. And this screen is still pretty good. Okay, get started. And I just want to see, it's taking a minute. It's taking its time, which isn't horrible. It's an older phone. But I think the iPhone 4S did a lot for Apple as well. Let's do the App Store. 3, 2, 1. All right, almost there. All right, there we go, finally. And this is, I guess, what the App Store used to look like. Wow, that's pretty crazy. All right, let's hop out of here. Let's go ahead and open phone. 3, 2, 1. All right, finally. Let's do messages. 3, 2, 1. Okay, took a minute. Let's go ahead and do settings. I want to see which one is faster. 3, 2, 1. Even things like settings is faster on the iPhone XS than on the iPhone 4. Now let's go ahead and do some apps that you guys might have on your phone. So something like Snapchat, Twitter. Now this one does not support any of those apps. I tried downloading them. The only thing I could find was Instagram. So let's go do Instagram. 3, 2, 1. And again, it takes a second to register. But then it gets into it eventually. So it's not that horrible of a thing. But you can see that this one still isn't even loaded. Which is pretty crazy. Okay, now it finally loaded. That is pretty insane, man. That is pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and do Temple Run. 3, 2. Oh, let's do Twitter. This one has Twitter. 3, 2, 1. I like saving the games for the last one. As you can see, we're already in it on the iPhone XS. And it's still going to take a minute on the iPhone 4. So I'm not going to stress it too much, but it is going to take a second. I can't even believe apps used to take this long. Okay, now we're finally in it. But man, that took a minute. Let's go do Temple Run. 3, 2, 1. And again, this is going to take a minute as well. On the iPhone 4, I was expecting, because this one was on iOS 9.3.5, that it would kind of, I guess, be able to handle it a little bit better. But I guess that is not the case at all. I'm not really freaking out about it too much, but as you can see, there's really no comparison here. This one is ready to play. You can literally finish a game by the time this one is done being loaded. As you can see, we get into it finally. But I think the screen still looks pretty sharp. I think that's pretty decent. I mean, it's a smaller screen, so you expect it. Now let's do something I don't really want to do, but we've got to do it anyway. Real Racing 3. It might take a minute on the iPhone 4, but let's do it. 3, 2, 1. And again, it might look like I didn't click them at the same time, but because it takes so long to register it on the iPhone 4, it takes a second, okay? And as you can see, this one is already done being loaded. And I'm going to keep clicking on the screen because this one, we're on 2 different stages on the game, but I do just kind of want to get through it so then we can kind of, be on the same page. And this is still taking its time. It's going to take a little bit longer. Okay, we're almost there. I'm going to cancel out of Game Center. I hate Game Center so much. Okay, whatever this is doing, but moral of the story is the iPhone XS is a humongous upgrade, as expected. I don't even know what's going on here. That's not my fault, though. And it's kind of cool to see the upgrade and increase in just the speed comparisons that we've done on both. Now, if I were to run a benchmark, I don't even want to download an app right now to do that because it's going to take forever. I will say that this is probably around 20,000, 30,000, probably less. Whereas on this one, it's 300,000 as a multi-core score, 345,000. Very good score. So that's pretty interesting. I mean, if you have an iPhone 4S right now, definitely go upgrade. But I don't hate the iPhone 4S at all. I think it did a lot for Apple. But yeah, if you have an iPhone 4S, definitely upgrade to an iPhone XS. Or if you want to save some money, go upgrade to an iPhone XS. Just upgrade to a regular 10, and you can do that too. I'll leave a link to an iPhone 10 in the description if you want to buy one. But guys, that is pretty much it. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, all that stuff is down there. I would really appreciate if you guys to check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.